Hey everyone, welcome back to Legally Teach and Engineer Sports. I'm Dylan here with Sam and Max Loga. We've made it all the way to episode 76. Today will be Thursday, March 7th. And whose birthday is it, Max?
Our sisters tomorrow.
March 8th. That's right. Happy birthday, Olivia. Give- Not sure if she's still GHL, but we'll still wish her a happy birthday. And everyone else who listens, make sure you reach out to Olivia and say happy 29th birthday. And Sam, what else is still true?
I believe the Michigan Wolverines are still national champions.
Nailed it. The Michigan Wolverines are the 2023 college football national champions. And what else are we doing tonight, Max? What will we be doing tonight?
We're gonna have a roundtable, of course. We'll talk about that. We're gonna talk about kind of like a year in review of 2023, but we're doing it because March is reading month, and we're gonna like to read articles and look back into the world of sports, and we're gonna bring those to the forefront here. We'll have Serenity Now, and then I don't know if we have Sam's cooler talk or Max's moments tonight. That's a coin flip on the air, live air.
Max's moments. But yeah,
Max's moments is back. I thought I got kicked off last week, but I'm back, baby.
it's back. Nailed it. That's right. Tonight, episode 76, we will be talking about sports headlines in honor of March is reading month. And tonight's title, shout out to our girl Taylor. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I'm just gonna read about sports. That's right, boys. Episode 76. Let's get it going. Love that. Sam, who is that?
I assume Bryce fine.
You assume correct. Max, why'd you play that?
Because we just recently saw him at the Fillmore in Detroit. It was a great concert. He was with Hoodie Allen. They're both performers. They're great artists, and they're both performers. I would put them on your list of people you go watch.
Yeah, agreed. They were awesome. About the shirt and then Hoodie signed it. Pretty shitty signature, just an H and A and a smiley face, but still cool.
Yeah, this is random, but so 2 years ago, I got on stage with Hoodie, and I wanted to get cake because he has a song named Cake Boy. And last night, I confronted him about it, and I showed him the picture and stuff. And then we got into it, and he said venues fine artists for throwing cake into the crowd. So he said it's a bit they have to decide if the venue, like the crowd's worth it, essentially. So it's
It's a
$500, he said, at venues that like when he throws a cake into the crowd, it's $500. So he did promise me next time he was in Detroit, he would cake me. So I'm holding you to a Hoodie.
nice. Hoodie. Steven Markowitz is his real name. That what you will. All right, Steven, great show. Also to you, Bryce Vine. Not sure if that's your real name or not. Didn't look you up. But yeah, love that. All right, boys. Episode 76. Good song, Max, to get us going. Haters gonna hate, hate, hate. I'm just gonna read about sports. Let's get into the roundtable. Sam, what you got?
Honestly, I don't even know if I watched a lick of sports this past weekend. I know the trade deadline's happening for the NHL.
Friday.
That honestly, I don't know what happened this weekend. Down anything?
I got something for you. You can talk about it. Caitlin Clark. Did you hear about her?
Yeah, scored the most points in NCAA double history or something. Men's and
Yep.
women's, right?
Yep. Men's and women's took over Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete. I'm not positive on the pronunciation of the last. I think I nailed it, um, but actually, I wrote down Caitlin Clark. Is she a bitch? Question mark. Um, she's been doing a lot of things, kind of like over the top, kind of anticky. She's not necessarily throwing punches because I think she couldn't punch through a piece of paper, but she's doing things that kind of don't make me want to root for her, while also still wanting to root for her. Like I love that she pulls up from 47 feet out, but then don't love that she's like flopping on a no shits given play. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Caitlin Clark, Max?
Kind of spot on. She's got that mentality that she's like can't be touched. She's like thinks she's better than everybody else. And I think she's throwing I don't know. I think that's my answer right there. She thinks she's better than everybody else, when in reality, she's just another Division 1 athlete. But she's putting her shoes on the same way the people from Michigan put theirs on. So it's not, yeah, she's good, but like you don't deserve college just because you're good.
What are both of your thoughts on her announcing that she's going to that WNBA during the season? She did it already like a week ago. She announced she will be entering the WNBA draft. She's the presumptive #1 pick going to
Well,
the Fever. What are your thoughts on that?
personally, I really don't care. But if I was an Iowa women's basketball fan with a chance, you want to go, or an Iowa fan in general, you wanted your teams to win, and you got your best player saying, "I don't care about this. Really, I'm gonna go make money elsewhere." That would kind of piss me off. So I wouldn't be a fan of that.
Sam, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's technically making money elsewhere. I don't think she's going to make more money in the WNBA than what she's currently making in college. I think it's a stab at her to make more money while she's still in college, actually, make a deep run, get more contracts, get more endorsements and that sort of thing when she has the chance to do it, you know, out of the WNBA. So I think it just makes her stock rise. And that's how she was viewing it, is I can make more money if I announce it right now.
Yeah, I think so as well. I also think maybe Max, I push against you because maybe it's a decision because she was having fans chant 1 more year, I think everywhere or every game almost. So it was almost like let's focus up and get that shit out of the way. Let's go win a title now. Let's go on a March Madness run. So I think that's
Yeah, her
what
teammates don't need to question it.
yeah. Like this is our last chance with Caitlin Clark. So like maybe they like bust a nut a little harder, maybe they tie their hair ties a little tighter. I'm not sure. Um, they won't win anything. They're not that good. They'll make it to the Elite Eight, maybe the Final Four. Hopefully, they make it to the final game and lose. That'd be pretty good. That'd be good TV. I'd like that.
I tune in.
Yeah, I tune in. Just yeah, I'd like that. But oh well. Another athlete in college who I think's a bitch. You guys hear about Arch Manning? Max, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was going to use this for our Serenity Now tonight, but as the little pissant he is, he's one of the top names not opting into NCAA football because he wants to focus on football. What the hell does that even mean, dude? They take your picture and they put it in a computer. Like, what's that gonna do with life, dude?
They also though rate you, and I think maybe Arch doesn't want his rating.
Oh my god, yeah. All right, Archie,
He doesn't want that 57 showing up at him at Manning after
take a
it.
step back. But yeah, he opted out, and I mean that was one of my topics. They got 10,000 players to opt in before Friday. This Friday is when they're gonna start generating the 52-man, 82-man rosters in the game. There's gonna be 82 players on them. Opened it up to everybody, and they get a game and $600, which is sweet.
I clicked the link. I found a link, got into it, and then filled out some information, and I was rejected. I could not in, unfortunately. So I went to Toledo. Said I was a cornerback. Had to send a headshot. Instantly, they said cornerback,
White.
skin color. Yeah, pretty quick. Oh well. So Sam still has nothing. All right, Max. What else do you have?
I'm gonna go on the later side of things. Did you guys see what Joey Chestnut came out of retirement last night?
Pierogies.
Pierogies. He ate 39 pierogies in 2 minutes during a halftime show at Cleveland. Now, the Cavaliers are good, but I think the Pistons need to pull this out. If they're selling tickets and they promised me a Joey Chestnut hot dog eating contest or pierogi eating contest at halftime, I'd buy one just to see Joey Chestnut live in person.
Yeah, but was it just? I saw some clips, but was it just him eating?
No, he was against like two other people. It was
Okay,
like a contest.
that's good. I
Yeah.
think we could take it a step further, bring fans out. Um, and then I think they have to get to a certain point because if it's a 2 minute halftime show, that's a really bad halftime show, right? So maybe like make him dribble the ball and shoot some. I don't know. We gotta do something.
Cool.
2 minutes wasn't very much.
Give me 2 minutes of Joey Chestnut and then like 8 minutes of guys flipping through the rim and stuff. I'll be happy with that.
All right, fair enough. Joey Chestnut.
And then also,
Did you beat Joey Chestnut in anything, Max? Before you move on,
yeah, in anything.
food wise,
Oh, probably not.
Sam.
Nah, that man is absurd.
Well, actually, maybe sunflower seeds eaten.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could give him a run on that one. I don't think his mouth's built like mine.
It's his tongue. His tongue's not built like yours. That's my tongue's been scarred up so much. I think boiled peanuts I could get him. I'll go with. All right, what are you gonna say, Max?
So Tariq Skubal named a starter for the Tigers opening day, even though the Tigers are on the road. So my question to you two, so that kind of puts him as like the ace for the Tigers. Would you want to be the opening day starter if you're on the road, or would you like your manager to hold you off and pitch you in that home opener at home?
If
Sam?
I'm Tariq Skubal, I want to be away. If I was somebody else, I'd like to be home
Why?
because I don't think he's that good.
Oh, I think he's very good. I think
Sam, is he left-handed or right-handed?
Oh, I couldn't tell you at all. All I know is the line. All I know is the Tigers sucked, and he was on the
Let,
team last year.
let it be known, Sam does not know if Tarek Skubal is left or right-handed.
I mean,
He is
let's make a guess. I
left-handed.
could easily make an educated guess. He's probably left-handed if you're telling me he's good.
You didn't know. He's left-handed, throws 98 through 100 in spring training already. He is head and shoulders better than a pitcher they have on their roster.
Did he
He
play
got
last
hurt.
year?
He was coming back from injury last year, so they had to wean him back in towards the end of the year. He did play, but he was on like pitch count and inning count for the majority of the season.
What's
He's
his
very.
ERA?
That's a fair question. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm going to say it's low threes. He was very good. Their starting rotation was not the issue last year. They couldn't
It
save
won't
themselves.
be.
They can't hit Sam. They're very bad offensively, and the bullpen was also actually pretty good last year. It fell apart a couple times, but it's the offense.
So answer my question, then. Would you rather be the true day opening starter for baseball, or would you want to be your home opening day starter?
Yeah, it's true day, I think, for sure, but he answered this already, and it's first game in the playoff starter. That's the one that matters.
Oh yeah, that's
Through the other two, let's get to the playoffs and let's start talking then. Because like Sam's point, show you're good during the year, and now you're starting the playoffs. Now that means more. So
yeah.
that's fair. Yeah, that's good though. I like that. Sam, Red Wings. You mentioned the trade deadline. Did you guys see Larkin's hurt?
I
Yeah.
did.
Convenient, I think. It's strategy. He'll be back right when the playoffs start.
He doesn't want to fly across the country right now.
Do you think they should trade for someone?
I don't know what position you trade for.
I mean, no. I'm gonna say no. Why we talked about a couple podcasts ago what they need. We thought somebody that could stand up, protect some people, but I mean, I don't think they need to. You got a good thing rolling, roll with it. They just got to get through this little stretch here. They'll be okay.
Did you guys see what the Florida Panthers just got for the auto guy? What's his name?
Vladimir Tarasenko, yeah,
Nothing.
a
They
whole
got
lot of nothing.
They paid nothing for that. If they could get a Vladimir Tarasenko for nothing, I say do it for sure.
Oh, you know Stevie Y has got his.
Yes,
He's
I'm
on the
saying
horn.
definitely
So
do something.
what would you say to like Evgeny Malkin?
Oh hell yeah! Bring him
Yeah,
in yesterday.
if they can even go back out and get Tyler Bertuzzi, bring his ass back in.
Yes, that's the kind of, I don't know, not protect, but like grind and grunt that I was talking about, right? Someone that's gonna throw their whacker around at people's face and let it be known he's there.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I'm saying what's in 10 days when this podcast comes out?
I assume March Madness.
That's correct. The reveal of the brackets. I am hosting a bracket again this year, Mayhem in the Mitten. We have 4 brackets thus far, $20 to get in. Sam, I know you'll be joining this year. Max, I'm sure you'll get 2 in. Sam's saying yes. I just heard him. If you were listening on Spotify, he said yes. All right. And if you want to get in, reach out directly via text to me or email or Snapchat or whatever means you see fit. And yeah, we'll get you set up. All right. Max, you have anything else?
no, I did not.
All right. I agree. Last thing, Sam, keep your eyes open for the Lions on free agency. It's starting up and it's kind of hot and heavy. They're going to be players. They're looking to win a Super Bowl, so I'm excited for the Lions. So just keep your eyes peeled. It might make a big splash for the draft. All right, with that, let's move to Serenity Now. Serenity Now, sponsored by Stage Room Designs. Pay $10, hop on, be our celebrity Serenity Now speaker, receive an LTS shirt of your choice. Designed by Stage Room Designs. Tonight, we have Max. Max, what you got?
Dylan already stole this from me. It's Archie Manning being a complete I'm just gonna say it, bitch, not getting into the game. But Dylan brought to light the ranking thing, and I think he hit the nail right on the head. Doesn't want that bad number tied to the last name Manning. But I still think it's a bitch move opting out when all you do is just making $600 and you're gonna get the game. I'm sure he's gonna buy the game. He's or somebody in his family's gonna buy the game. So that's kind of a bitch move in my eyes.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. We apologize for bringing it up earlier, but that was a good Serenity Now. It's very soft. Um, and then I'll add another Serenity Now moment. People that complain about not being able to watch certain sporting events, there's so many platforms. Like if you're complaining, you probably have the $7 to $12 to go buy whatever that platform is to watch said program. So like either go buy it or shut up. I don't care. Serenity Now.
I completely disagree with that. Completely.
All right, hop in. We're gonna do a threesome here. Sam's pushing back on that. Let's hear your
There's
thing
just
now,
there's
Sam.
just too many platforms, and Apple has single handedly bought one of the sports, and you can't watch it unless you have an Apple device with an Apple account.
What's
It's
that?
too far.
MLS.
MLS. You can't watch MLS unless you literally have to have an Apple account to get Apple TV, and you have to have an Apple device to get the Apple. It's too far.
You
It's
swayed
too
me.
far.
You swayed me on that. Okay.
Sports are meant
But
to be watched by the masses, and corporations have not, and even Amazon now is taking them and making them almost a private entity to be watched by.
it's true. That's a good point. That's true. It's a good pushback. But like 7 years ago, I couldn't watch Kennesaw State play Florida Gulf Coast on a Tuesday night. But now if you have ESPN Plus, you can, right? I don't know. I can now watch Michigan gymnastics with Big Ten Plus, which I could never watch before. I think you're correct that the money being bought to not allow certain sports to be watched by everyone is horseshit. But for the most part, aside from I didn't realize MLS, there are avenues that you can watch, and maybe you just don't have your Starbucks on a Monday one time.
Well, then you also run into ESPN Plus. You can watch hockey, but if I have ESPN Plus and I'm a Carolina Hurricanes fan living in North Carolina, I can't watch the Carolina Hurricanes play because I bought ESPN Plus, but they're blacked out. So now I have a system to watch it, but I cannot watch it.
You can. You just have to own local Bally Sports.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep. So again, avenue, but hiccup.
Multiple avenues.
Yeah, I think what it boils down to is fuck Archie Manning. All right, let's move on to the main segment tonight. Yeah, horns down. Thank you, Max. Of episode 76. Haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna read about sports. All right, so this is our podcast. We've done some interviews, right? Episode 76. That's a lot of episodes. We've done interviews, we've done fun games, we've done mock drafts, we've done stupid games. We've just done roundtables. And we have done a recap of a sports season. And since it is March and March is reading month, we made the decision to make a sports recap for the last year because why not? And so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go in order and maybe we'll have something for the month or maybe we won't. Let's get it going. March 2023. Sam, do you have anything from last March?
I mean, I would assume the biggest headline out of that entire month would have to be Purdue being upset by the 16th seed. While yes, that was a massive upset, I still just reminds me of the first 16 seed upset that I can still remember where I was when that one happened. So I mean,
that's a good one. Do you remember who it was?
I can like see their name. I know it was Virginia, and then it was Dickinson, right? Maybe.
That was the one who beat Purdue. This one was Max. Do you know? It's like it's yellow and black. They are
I can like see them.
Slippery Otters is their nickname or something. Gosh, Max statistician. Go. I agree, Sam. Though I joined you on the headline from March 2023. I said my headline was Boilermakers blow bums. Yeah, what a joke. To be
UMBC,
University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, that was definitely the biggest one. I thought Sam as well. Max, did you have anything from March?
Literally had the same thing, fellas. Purdue loses to Fairleigh Dickinson. That was monumental, and it opened up a whole can for the whole rest of March to be just as wild. So
Yeah.
March
Do we
Madness.
see another upset? 16-1 this year.
No.
I don't think so. I think the ones are going to be head and shoulders this year.
Not if Purdue's at one.
They will be, and you're right. They could go down. All right. April 2023. It's crazy to think that is a whole year ago now, almost. I'll start with my headline, and we'll go to if you guys have anything from April. The Jets cut the cheese, and Aaron Rodgers says yes, please. Aaron Rodgers to the Jets.
Oh, that's a good one. That happened in April? Seems
That
like
was April.
a
So
long
I
time.
think he got traded right before the draft, basically. So because there were some draft picks included.
Nice. I got one from April. The Bruins set an NHL record for 135 points, but proceed to go 2 weeks later and lose to the Florida Panthers. So that was my headline from April.
That's a good one. That was a good one. Monumental upset.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, did you have anything from April?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was in April because I'm watching it. I'm watching them on a lag. But Wrexham up the town, they got promoted in April of the last year.
That's a good one.
Nice. That's a really good one.
Yeah. Um, Last big one from last April, in my opinion. So obviously March Madness ended. Uh, UConn won was a horrible game. Honestly, the Final Four was okay. San Diego State buzzer beater, Florida Atlantic. That was sweet. Other than that, it was horrible. Um, but Caitlin Clark losing to probably my least favorite team in all of college sports now, men's or women's basketball, LSU, and Angel Reese pointing her finger right in her face. Wild. Yeah. So that happened in April as well. All right, let's move to to May. Um, do either of you have something for May?
I mean, I have one for it was technically April, but the Bruins ended in April, so I'm gonna shift this one to May. The MLB drops new rules and makes baseball fun.
Oh, nice.
So that was April, but I
What were
took
the rules? Remind us.
so there's a pitch clock now. The batter only gets to step out once per at bat. Uh more the bases are bigger. I don't know what else is there. That's basically it, right?
I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, they added
And
the
mound
safety
visits, there's
base.
like a rule on mound visits too and stuff.
Yeah.
What'd you say,
That was a good
Sam?
one.
The safety base at first.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that a thing? Or are
Bigger
they still
base.
testing
Yep.
it?
Bigger base.
Yeah.
Bigger base, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. That's a good one. Sam, do you have anything for May?
No.
Yeah. May's kind of a tough, weird month. What I had was the Piston plan plummets. You guys recall the draft lottery, they were like they were supposed to win by several percentages. They fell all the way to fifth. So the Wembanyama streak or the lottery for Wembanyama, they came up short and they got themselves Osar Thompson later in June. Oh boy. Belly
Ooh.
Osar. See you hit those corner threes. Psych. Brick City. All right, let's move to June. I'm gonna hit lead off here. Max already mentioned the NHL playoffs. Rats get ran. Knights stick to their plan. The Golden Knights won their first ever Stanley Cup title in only 6 years of being in the league. Very impressive. It was also impressive for the Florida Panthers to even be there. They were the A seed, I believe. I don't actually know if hockey does that per se, but they were like the worst team in. Uh, Upset the Bruins, as Max mentioned. So it's pretty cool. Sam or Max, do you have anything?
The biggest
Um,
thing that I could find for that month was the LIV golf merging back with PGA.
Yeah, that was June. Wow. Damn, did they really? Hmm.
don't quote me on this, but I'm gonna hop in on that also. I just had the Saudis spent a lot of money. So I'm pretty sure in that time frame they got Ronaldo too, and that
Yeah.
was $1 billion. I don't know exactly what month that happened, but it was over the summertime he went there. And then Sam's putting in the live golf. That's just a money grab too. So
Do you guys ever want to move to Saudi Arabia?
Would love to visit. Could not
Is
live.
it
I would love to
not?
visit too. Should have went during the World Cup.
Yeah, could have had a Budweiser, maybe one in the stadium.
Not in
instead.
the stadium. Not in the stadiums.
No, not in the stadium. Okay, never mind. You could have had one in the fun area.
Yep.
Yep. It wasn't so fun. Yeah, only thing I had in June, I already said mine. Yeah, the Stanley Cup. Also, what happened in June was that the Nugs, they won the NBA title, beat the Heat in the finals. Not that great of a series. The better series were leading up to it. The Heat over the Celtics in 7. That was a pretty good series. I recall watching that from a hot tub. So that was fun. Let's move to July. I know where Sam's going with this one.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume it's got to be the biggest headline. Nothing else compares. Messi comes to America. The Messi takeover of the MLS, the Apple takeover of MLS, all occurs in July.
Yeah, I had Messi moves to Miami. So yeah, agreed. Max, did you have anything?
I literally had the same thing, but I also added brings dogs with him. Suarez, Jordi Alba. Later months come along, but he brought the dogs with him too. So Messi to Miami.
Very true. There were also some golf headlines. Alcaraz won Wimbledon. Brian James got a heart attack. Shit happened. All right, let's head to so that was July. All right, let's head to August. Max, do you have anything in August?
Yeah, I do. So this is the start of college football, and it's a bye Pac-12. That was
Ah,
my headline. And then also next to it is welcome to the show, Oregon, Washington, UCLA, and USC.
nice.
So
I like that. I like that. I have na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye to the hopes and dreams of women soccer players in the United States of America.
I had not that. I just had Spain beating England in a fantastic game.
That was a fantastic game, but I think it's much more newsworthy that the U.S. women's soccer team generally has now. That was the start of the fall, and now has completely made it down the turnpike.
Hey, they're gonna bounce back. Olympics start soon.
No, 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 no. Yeah. Also in August, the Loga Olympics. Shout out to
Yeah.
Max for being the first ever back-to-back winner. 2 of 3. Will he repeat?
My money's on it.
Your money's on it. Wow, nice. No
I,
confidence in yourself.
I put money on myself.
Nice. I would
I
not put money on you
I would
because,
take out a second loan to put on myself.
well, what about your first two? Are you gonna
My first 2 wins.
loans? Are you gonna use those loans on?
Yeah, I'm putting all 3 on.
Nice. All right. I wouldn't do that. I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve. I work closely with the game manager. Um, yeah, I wouldn't put your money on Max this year. We'll find a way. All
All
right.
right.
Yeah. Why do you think the Lakers made it to the Western Conference Finals last year?
Money, but you can't buy me. So
Always got to find a way.
I
All right. September. Max, I know you got something for September. What do you got?
do. Miggy rides off into the sunset.
Ooh,
Miguel Cabrera hangs it up, and honestly, probably one of the sweetest last games than I've seen in forever. What Comerica did for him and what the Detroit organization did for him was sweet,
that
awesome.
was awesome. I wish I would have been there. But I think it was almost as cool watching it on television. Goosebump stuff for sure. And then, if you guys recall, he so he didn't get a hit in his last at bat. And he might have walked. He might have grounded out. I'm not sure. Whatever. Came back to play defense though. Literally the first pitch gets hit to him at first base. Picks up the ground ball. Steps on first. AJ Hinch comes and gets him. Standing ovation. Amazing stuff. Really amazing. So that was a really good one, Max. Sam, what do you have?
I mean, September, is the month where everything kicks back up again. But I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but September was the first month that Taylor Swift attended a NFL football game,
The world changed.
and the world was never the same.
Yeah, that's true. Haters gonna hate, hate, hate. She's gonna shake, shake, shake. She's a Super Bowl champion, all right. Can't deny
She's
her.
going to Disney World.
Been there, done that. All right, my September was actually a little shot against Taylor and her team. Lions drop a load on Mahomes. Lions actually started the NFL season in KC, Arrowhead Stadium, went there and won. It was kind of like the Lions have arrived, right? like that was like, holy shit, these guys might be real situation kind of thing. So it was the kickoff to a great NFL season for the Lions. So it was a good thing for September for me. October. Sam, do you have anything? No? Max.
Yeah. So this one was I focused on MLB playoffs, and Arizona Diamondbacks snaked their way into the World Series, which is kind of sweet.
Did they win?
No, still waiting on my hat though.
You won that.
Maybe by the next World Series, so just double down.
Still waiting on my Texas Rangers hat.
Still waiting on those prices to drop.
Also, if I recall, I think I'm getting an NFL hat too.
You are for me. You didn't tell me anything that you wanted though, so that's still out there.
I thought it was anything but the Lions.
Yeah, you just haven't told me.
Oh, I get to choose. I thought you got to choose. Oh, I'll tell you right now. A live here. I'll get on. I'll let you know.
All right, deal. My October was DeMar didn't die. I don't think it's too soon. So DeMar Hamlin did almost die in January of last year, 2023. But in October of 2023, he came back to the active roster. Um, didn't do much. He made in a couple. I want to say he was on special teams for sure. They actually ran a fake punt in the playoffs for Buffalo. Didn't work. Led to them losing to the Chiefs. And he showed up. I know he played special teams for a few plays, and then I want to say he probably played a little nickelback, but I'm not positive. But yeah, DeMar Hamlin, pretty cool story. Let's move to November. Sam, do you have anything from November?
I do. The first F1 race in Las Vegas occurs, and Max Verstappen, whatever, wins it. Fantastic event.
Good
Would
one.
love to go to that.
He's dominating F1 right now, so wild. I think they're getting busy. Yeah.
Yeah, their last opening race for the season, he won by 23 seconds, which in Formula One's like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I'm saying. Like their owners are getting pissy with Max for stopping. Max, what do you have?
Crying Ryan still on third base. Michigan beats Ohio State again.
Yep. Amen. I have Michigan beats a bunch of bitches. Bet. Also shout out to Connor Stallions, an American hero, Marine. Michigan story of stealing signs that was never really a thing that they didn't actually do and have had no offenses actually shown true against them was widespread across the country. Jim Harbaugh did what he set out to do, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, Michigan beat a bunch of bitches. Went to Penn State, beat their ass. Went home to play the Buckeyes, beat their ass. Beat a bunch of bitches' ass. Love it. Go blue. Sam, give us December. Maybe.
I
Maybe
mean,
not.
it's not that big of a headline, but the Shohei Ohtani leaving for max amount of money was decided in this month.
That's a good one. Shohei to the Dodgers. Yeah. I like that. They might win every single game they play this year. We might have the first ever 162-0 team. Be awesome. Excited for that. Max, what do you have?
For December, I mean, I really don't have anything.
It's a hard month.
I mean, Michigan was in our Big Ten championship, but that's about it.
Yeah. Shit. 3 in a row. I mean, that's nothing.
Getting at this point.
I have hell of some history. We were boots on the ground, Max, actually, when the Pistons set the NBA record for most consecutive losses at 27. They eventually made it to 28. Yeah, Pistons really sucked it up there in the months of October, November, and December. So congrats to you guys. Hell yeah. January. Let's go back to January. I'm going first. Those who stay will be champions. That's right. The University of Michigan won the college football national championship after defeating Alabama on the 1st of January in an epic and amazing Rose Bowl with a hell of a comeback, and then beating the piss out of Washington. All the naysayers, everyone. Pete Thamel, welcome to it. Smell you later. Go blue. Sam, what you got?
I don't even remember what happened in January. It was 2 months ago. I nothing. Max, you got anything?
Yeah, the Lions won a playoff game.
It's gonna be bad.
Lions won a playoff game. I don't know I couldn't tell you how long, but Lions won a playoff game. Beat the Rams. Shout out to Stafford and his bitchy wife.
And then we beat the Bucks, and they
And
should
then they
beat
beat the Bucks in January too. Yeah.
the Lions won playoff games and still broke my heart. I love it. It was awesome. February. I know there was a Super Bowl, but I've got hey hockey town. Everything's got real hot in the month of February this past month here. They've cooled down a smidge. Hopefully they get back on it. Looking forward to it. And my other headline I had was Jawan, how are you still here? You guys can take that what you want.
You're gonna find out why he's still here in a week. He's gonna win the Big Ten tournament.
Hell yeah, Sam. I will say hell yeah if they do that. I'll be very happy. Do you have anything from February?
All I had was the Super Bowl, but just lackluster commercials, unfortunately.
There. Yep, Chiefs back-to-back Super Bowl champions. Max?
No, February is all about the Super Bowl. It's a short month. College basketball, court storming stuff, but nothing too headline worthy.
All right. Nice. Guys, I like that. That was fun. That was a fun recap. Like we thought about things we didn't realize happened. Didn't talk a lot about the Tigers. So they suck, as Sam mentioned earlier. Didn't talk much about the Pistons. Not a ton about really local sports aside from Michigan football, because well, that's all that matters. And all I have for March is the ball is tipped. Looking forward to March Madness. Filling out that bracket. Can't wait for it. We will be doing a Luck of the Irish type podcast next week, but then the following week we will definitely delve into the brackets. I think I'm going to push back this year. We're going to actually release how we pick our brackets. The episode won't come out till Thursday, so there's not going to be anyone able to steal my picks that will be the right picks. But yeah, we're going to actually go through, I think, and pick the brackets this year. No schmooze.
If honestly, if we sway anybody's decisions, you just might want to take a look at yourself in the mirror and see, what's going on.
I think you can change we to you to I, Sam.
Yeah.
You aren't very good, but Max has won a bracket recently, and I've won many a brackets. So
Define recently.
2 years ago.
Max
Dylan,
won
when's the last time you won one?
4 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 4
When's
years.
the last time you won one, Sam? When's the last time you won one?
I won? I would say probably 4 years ago. Yeah, thereabouts, senior year of college.
Yeah. Who won?
Me?
Yeah, who won the tournament? Because you always remember the team that won the tournament when you win your bracket.
Never. I don't care about that. I just went out the first games. Make money on day 1 and 2, and don't pay attention to the rest of the tournament.
Beep, 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 beep. That was a lie detector going off. Sam saying that. All right. Good job, guys. That was fun. Episode 76. Haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna read about sports. Let's get into Max's Moments. Brought to you by Planet Fitness. Shout out to Planet Fitness, looking to keep your New Year's resolution moving in the right direction while also maintaining high flying vibes. Look no further than the Big Fitness Energy Sale at Planet Fitness. $1 startup fee, $49 annual fee, and $10 a month gets you access to everything you really truly need to be best you. Search to Google to find a Planet Fitness near you, and remember, thumbs up, asses out, as always. Planet Fitness, never doubt. All right, Max. Most memorable post-game meal.
Utica, we got after we beat them, they gave us chicken, pasta, really good garlic bread.
Nice. Most memorable sports smell.
I like the smell of hockey gloves.
That's weird. With that, that's all for episode 76 of Legally Teach Engineer Sports. Haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna read about sports. No quote tonight. Sam, what's our POV?
POV's PBO.
Hell yeah. Have a week, everybody. Cool.